We're all concerned about climate change and global warming, and we know that human activity is contributing to that climate change. It's something that's going to impact on all of us increasingly. Oceans are rising, temperatures are becoming unbearable in places, and our ability to live and function is being seriously affected around the world. What kind of human activity is causing climate change and contributing to our global warming? A key element is buildings. It's been estimated that 30 to 40% of our carbon emissions is caused by buildings and the heating and cooling of those buildings. So how do we deal with this global warming issue now? There is something that each of us as individuals can start doing today. Next time we build a house, next time we build a building, we can build an efficient building, a clever building, instead of the inefficient buildings we've been constructing for decades, indeed for hundreds of years. If we build a passive house, it's an efficient building, and we'll be sure that that building will use as little as 1/10 of the energy of traditional houses, year after year. That's what the Passive House Institute says, and that's based on tens of thousands of passive house buildings built since 1990, and the monitoring of passive house buildings over the last 25 years. If we build inefficient buildings today and tomorrow, we're locking ourselves into decades of carbon emissions. If we start building efficient buildings, we're giving ourselves a chance to combat climate change. That means the power is with you and me to help change the course of global warming. Now, countries are recognising this around the world. Brussels has mandated Passive House as a standard for all new construction and substantial retrofits from 2015. But there's nothing to stop us from doing it by ourselves. Nothing to stop us voluntarily complying with the Passive House standard in the buildings we build from today. Instead of committing ourselves to unnecessary carbon emissions, we will be locking in low-cost living through low energy use. Best of all, we'll be combating climate change now. That way, we have the power to build our future.